Web 2 is an exciting and expanding world of possibility, where content and software are being extensively developed, adapted and deployed. Today's staff, students and researchers are increasingly using Web 2 tools such as blogs, video sharing, social networking and podcasting to communicate across a more socially connected web. Despite the more open ways of working enabled by Web 2, there are licensing and intellectual property rights issues that need to be managed to ensure you can use content in the ways that you want to, without infringing the rights of others. By seeking and giving the correct permissions to use and reuse content, the rights of the copyright holder are protected and the rights of the creator respected. The Web 2 Rights Diagnostic tool has been designed to take you step by step through the issues and processes you will face. Make the time to understand the issues using the Web 2 Rights tool so you can create, use and share information with confidence. Joe is a researcher. His work involves sharing information and knowledge in collaboration with other researchers and across multiple institutions. A major aspect of Joe's work is sourcing content from different websites and repurposing it to create new material. A simple example of this is the combination of pictures acquired from an image-sharing website with music taken from a podcast to create a new website resource under his name to share his ideas. In doing so, it is important for Joe to seek the correct permissions to use and repurpose content, and so he must try and ascertain ownership when using someone else's material. This ownership might be indicated by some kind of permission notice or credits. Joe will also need to deal with the multiple layering of rights. This occurs where what appears to be a single piece of multimedia may in fact comprise of multiple layers of content created by different creators. Where this is the case, the different layers of content will require multiple permissions to be acquired before the piece of multimedia in question can be used. If Joe can't find any ownership details for all the content he wants to use, then he will need to balance the risks if he decides to use the piece of multimedia without full permission. In this case, it will be important that Joe document the efforts he's made to trace the rights holders, together with a possible takedown procedure. In this way, he can manage the risk and give notice of what action will be taken should someone feel their IPR infringed on Joe's website. By using the IPR Diagnostic tool, Joe is guided through the rights issues associated with the content he wants to use, and can rest assured that he's taken the necessary steps to understanding the issues associated with sharing his research with others. Alex is a visiting lecturer in search of material for a module she needs to teach at short notice. Alex finds a freebie clip she wants to use. In legal terms, showing this clip to students would constitute communicating a work to the public, an act restricted solely to the rights holder. To seek permission, Alex needs to try and ascertain ownership of the rights in the clip, and this will sometimes be indicated by a permission notice or credits. If there is no information available about permission to use the clip, she should assume that she can only look at someone else's content on the internet, rather than use it in her lecture. Alternatively, she could find out whether her institution has permission to permit the showing of the video clip under a pre-existing blanket license, or can show it under the exceptions to copyright for educational establishments. It may also help her to look at the terms and conditions of the platform where she found the content, as in some cases it might be shareable when streamed from the website, rather than downloaded. By using the IPR Diagnostic tool, Alex is guided through the process by which she can ensure the rights of the creator are respected. Kate, a student, attends lectures and submits coursework in Second Life. While in World, she captures a performance she wishes to use in her assignment. As a student, Kate automatically owns the rights to her own work. But what about the performers, even if they are avatars? Copyright is just as valid in the virtual world, and Kate will have to think about performers' rights and ascertaining permissions for any real-life voiceovers or other real-life elements used in Second Life. Ownership of rights will belong to the avatar's creators. She will also have to consider trademarks of any products in Second Life and make herself very aware of the terms and conditions under which the virtual world operates. Suppose Kate gets a good mark for her assignment and her lecturers want to show her video to prospective students visiting the university later that week. By using the IPR Diagnostic tool, Kate will be guided through the process of granting permissions for others to use her work, while her lecturers can get guidance through the steps they need to take to show Kate's work in public. So, in summary, if you are in doubt about any of your answers to the following questions, or unsure about what actions you need to take, consult the Web2Writes Diagnostic tool. It's here to help you. Are you creating material that incorporates other people's content? Are you showing content you found on the web to a group of people? Are you considering third-party rights when you are recording a presentation or lecture? Are you aware of what other people can do with your work? Are you confident that you can develop existing software for your purposes without seeking permission? Are you aware of what you might do if you cannot trace the rights holders? Are you considering rights issues when you are reusing student-produced content? www.web2writes.org.uk